All right, good afternoon, everybody. This is Graham from Elizabeth's Gourmet Toffee, and this is our weekly podcast where I'm going to be interviewing some of our friends from around the area about some of their favorite desserts and some of the favorite things that they like making or that they remembered growing up eating. And this week's first guest is one of my good friends, Aubrey Giordana.
Hi, Graham. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Aubrey is a friend of mine who works at the radio station here in town, and she agreed to come in and be our first guinea pig for our podcast and talk to me a little bit about some of the desserts that she remembers from where she grew up and some of her favorite places around town. And I guess I'll just get started. I'll ask you, what's your favorite place to get dessert in town?
My favorite place to get dessert in town is by far the Euro Kebab House. They have this baklava that's just to die for.
Ooh. Those of you who don't know what baklava is a Mediterranean-type dessert. It's pieces of thin pastry dough. It's called phyllo dough, and it's super thin. And when you bake it, it gets nice and airy and light, and it's just delicious. And this baklava has nuts and sugar, and I think it's honey in there, right?
Yeah, definitely. And they definitely get the light and fluffy part right. And the thing is, too, is that it's not too heavy, but it's definitely full of taste. So you get to taste all those different flavors in there, and it's a really neat. It's not really what I expect out of a pastry. Yeah,
every time I go there, I like to get a piece of the baklava, and if I'm with somebody, I like to get a scoop of the mango sorbet.
Yes, the mango sorbet is really, really good. And I think it's the only type of sorbet they serve is the mango.
Yeah, and it's not, they don't make it there, and I'm not sure if they make the baklava there or not, but I know that the sorbet they buy from somewhere, but it is just delicious. Whoever their supplier is for it does a really nice job. So if you go there like on a date, it's a perfect date place. You can sit on the ground in their little den of pillows. Yes.
Yeah.
And
it's a neat setting. Definitely, the atmosphere is really, really neat to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely adds to it. But I don't know. I mean, I definitely have other favorite desserts too.
Yeah. Is there anywhere that you remember from where you grew up?
Then there was the other place right outside of Appleton, Victoria's, had the best 7-layer carrot cake as well.
I'm familiar with Victoria's, and I know that they get their cheesecake from a supplier in Chicago, and I'm assuming it's probably the same bakery, but I've had the carrot cake as well. It is huge.
It's large, and it looks exactly like it does in the picture, which is the other really neat thing.
Yeah. They serve some really good desserts there. I like to get, they've got this super chocolatey cake. I can't remember what it's called, but it's layered the same way as the carrot cake. It's just, about 10 miles high and... Chocolate.
I just went there last week, and my sister's birthday, you actually get a free dessert for your birthday.
Oh.
And so we got carrot cake and that chocolate, and I'm not a fan of the chocolate one, but I ate all of the carrot cake one.
All right. I think that'll about do it for us for this week. Thanks again, Aubrey, for coming on. And those of you who are in the Fox Cities area, make sure you go get yourself some 10 Mile High carrot cake. Thanks again, Aubrey. Have a good week.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Graham.